Today's random video, stuff I find in the dump. Had to save it. Don't know why. There only was one of them. Wish there would have been two. It's an old altec horn, dirty. It's full of dirt, and I'll have to get my light out so you can see in there. Pack full of dirt. It'll have to be disassembled and cleaned and messed with. I don't know if it works or not. I don't want to hook it up. I'm probably just going to take off the piece carefully. I've never had one of parts. I have no idea. What's left of the sticker here, it's an altec 802-0 model number maybe. 16 ohm. Serial number's gone. But really nice, solid, all metal, heavy thing. These are pretty impressive horns. Actual, I don't know if it said, yeah, I think you barely can see it, what's left of it, made in USA. So yeah, this will have to come apart and cleaned. Do some basic testing, I guess, or whatever. And I think it's steel. I don't know. I don't have a magnet nearby. Do I? I have a little speaker magnet. Grab this. So it's not magnetic. So is it stainless? Yeah, no magnetism there at all. Or is it aluminum? Can't really tell. Maybe it's aluminum. It's kind of shiny. Grab a knife here. Scrape it a little bit. See what it's looking like. I can't really tell on camera. I'm going to say aluminum because it's soft. Yeah, it's definitely aluminum. The other part here is going to be probably cast in steel or whatever it is. Yeah, I guess if it was all steel, it'd be pretty heavy. Let's pull it apart and get the dirt out of it. Got another lovely Made in USA stamp here. And got the horn off. You can see all this crud that has to be cleaned out. It's was not in the great environment. This is that part. It looks pretty rough, kind of moist. The odds of this thing being any good is probably slim. It's got a little screen mesh there, so it kept the crap out. But yeah, it's still probably going to have to be fully taken apart. I never had one apart, so I don't know what I'm doing. But I'll see if these little flat screws come off and if anything comes apart. Yeah, I hope it works. It'd be kind of neat to play with. I wish I had two of them. But with that kind of water coming out of the thing, I'm just going to say it's probably not any good. You never know though. Take old stuff apart and it can live. Get right back zoomed on that. Just don't see big a stamp like that anymore. Really nice logo. And this lovely vintage paint stuff that you see on older stuff. I don't know that I'm going to get this apart. Just one of these screws I tried and it kind of turned and then stopped, so I might have to heat it up a little bit carefully. Just a little bit of warmth usually helps. There's so much water coming out of this thing. I cleaned it up a little bit. It's just dripping water. I fully expect it to be in really bad shape internally. If I can get it apart, I'll definitely show it on video. But I don't see any point to even trying to apply audio to this thing. Not with it full of water and whatnot. I also realized I think this is like almost like a cardboard. Yeah, kind of see it there. Paper, cardboard. Guess it was for the seal maybe. With the horn on there. Yeah, I guess most of the horn sits on it. Kind of a seal. Yeah, the water just keeps pouring out of the thing. Slowly, it's like kind of hard to come through a little mesh. Well, I think I'm going to get my little mini torch out. Not like a big one, but a small torch, and try to warm the sides up carefully. See if we can get these screws out, and I don't know if this will come off or what. Got to get it apart, see how it works. This thing is the heavy part of the horn. It is so massively heavy, and if I keep shaking, the water just keeps coming out. Heavy. I wish I had a scale. Like 5 pounds? I don't know. 5-10 pounds? I'd have to have a scale. It's heavy. Just call it that. Yeah, these screws are a little stubborn. It goes into maybe an aluminum deal or something crusty. Got my handy dandy snap-on torch going. Just get it warm enough to help with the corrosion. I did break one. It's down there. But yeah, I can fix that if I care. Drill it out or whatever. Rebuild it. Anyway, just showing this quick. Hot. Nice. Put the finger in the flame. That's smart. See, when you're recording, you can't tell your distance. Anyway, yeah, just wanted to show this quick of how I'm heating the screw up and to get them out. Yeah, unfortunately, that one broke too. I was really slow and gentle with it, but it's very flimsy. Just carefully pull this up, see how bad it is. Oh, not too ugly, I guess. It is definitely wet in here. That is a very beautiful little driver something or another. It's gorgeous looking. I've never seen one of these in person, so it's cool to see how they made them. But luckily that's disconnectable here, and yeah, we'll keep trying to go further. Hopefully these will come loose. I doubt it, but we'll try. See if I can get it mostly disassembled and clean, get the water out of it. Maybe it'll work. I don't know. We'll see. Well, I got the piece off. Terrifying to take apart because corrosion and stuff. Oops, definitely fragile. Be really careful with these things. I can't tell if that's the coil they use or how this works. So I've never seen these before. Those are the wires that go into it, but you can't see them on here really. Yeah, this is a very neat. I've never taken one of these apart before. Lots of corrosion from all the moisture wherever it was at. Like even this, it's all soaking wet. Surprised that any part of this is coming apart. It's pretty crusty. And it was tough to get this piece off. They got guide pins and enough corrosion, yeah, and careful prying as it came apart. Yeah, I don't foresee any of the rest of it coming apart, but holy water. Wow. Oh boy. That's ridiculous. Good thing I didn't hook this thing up. Wow. That's crazy. It keeps going. Wow. I'm gonna have to use a lot of compressed air and blowing everything and cleaning if I have any hope of making this thing work. It probably still won't. That's crazy. I didn't think there'd be that much water in there. Clearly there was. Wow. Got some farm animal noise. Yeah, this thing's gonna need some cleaning, that's for sure. And drying, and yeah, I'm covered in who knows what kind of water now. Rainwater maybe? I don't know, it was in the dump. Tons of water. Anyway, okay, well, there we go. I got it apart. Got to see what it looks like inside. I was curious. I had no idea what to expect. The magnetic field here is nice and strong. Like, it's pretty solid. As you would expect for a speaker type deal. Alright, well, there's that. I'm going to try to clean it up and dry it out and put it back together at some point here and see what happens. Well, it's testing, but I'm not impressed. It should be a lot louder. See if I can get it to play again while videoing. Of course not. I don't have a way to do that. Well, since I'm using Bluetooth audio and I can't record video at the same time for some dumb reason, must be slightly open because it is very, very quiet. I screwed around with the tapping and I did get it to crackle louder once or twice, but that was it. So I'm going to say that it's got an open coil, open enough that will not be full audio, and that's to be expected with how thin that stuff is and how much corrosion and water was in this thing. So unfortunately I can't fix it. I mean, I probably could if I could find a new one of these little disc pieces here, because the rest of it's in good shape, surprisingly. If I had two of those stupid things, I would definitely keep and fix this so that I could have two dedicated altec horns in my shop. It would be impressive and loud and really nice sounding, actually. I'm going to say that this coil is probably just smoked, because it only measures like 4 ohms, maybe 3-4 ohms, and it's supposed to be 16. So I'm not going to fix it. It's just cool having the collection. These are replaceable. They are available. I did a quick eBay search, and they're not too terribly expensive, and I would probably consider fixing this if I had 2 of them. I only have 1, so it's kind of worthless to me. But yeah, I don't know. There's supposed to be, and I kind of thought about it earlier too, like, oh, maybe it's just a weird different coil, and I can't seem to want to focus on that. But usually coils are copper colored. Come on, camera. There you go. A little bit. Come on. It's not too hard. Zoom in best I can. But the insulation, I think, is probably burnt and gone, and it's turned into basically just a solid winding. By the looks of it, I should have. I don't know. I've never seen one of these apart, so I just assumed that's what it looked like. But doing online quick search, they all are insulated with that. Whatever it's called, copper colored insulation. So I think this one got cooked. And again, I couldn't play audio and record a video at the same time through the same device for some reason. If I could figure out a setting on that, I'd change it. But there was some audio coming out of this thing, but it was pretty darn quiet. And I suppose if it's just a solid winding, you're not going to get much out of it. It would have been kind of cool if it was able to blast a bunch of, because I'd love to have heard it all hooked up, fully put back together on the horn. But I know these things are like stadium quality, fill a huge gym or whatever, they're super loud. Anyways, there we go. I'm going to end it at this part here. I mean, I could reassemble it and then do an end cut, I suppose, but I don't know what I'll do with it. I'll probably just hang on to it. Maybe I'll find another one in the dump. Who knows? Doubt it. There was only one, and sadly, I really wish there would have been 2. Then I would actually order parts and fix these. They're just, do an eBay search on this model number and just see working ones, how expensive they actually are. The model 802, and I don't know, I think that could be a 0, but nothing came out of a 0, so maybe a D, I don't really know. Too much missing from the tag. But yeah, do a search on this stupid thing. I didn't realize that they were that desirable. Well, I would totally have a pair if I could. They really do sound good. I want to try. I cannot play audio and record on the same phone. I have to have 2 different devices. That's so annoying. Anybody knows a way around that, I will gladly figure it out. Google it maybe, I don't know. Whatever, it's put back together. I'm going to just put it on the shelf. It'll look neat up on the shelf, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, it'd be nice to hunt another one of these down, but I am not paying eBay prices for another one of these. Holy cow. Anyway, yeah. There you go. It's all back together. Cleaned up. No more crud in there. And unfortunately, the coil was bad. Either from moisture or someone burnt it up. I don't know. But in any case, it was something to look at. It's really cool old history. American-made stuff. Yeah, just really awesome to see a nice big horn in person. And yeah, thanks for watching this episode.